Welcome back to Simbright Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to sew this beautiful dashiki with fringes. So if you look at the thumbnail, you can see it's actually patterned. So for me, I just got an Ankara fabric that lays on the horizontal, but it will be best to get the one that lays vertically, so you'll be able to have the lines vertical, and then the pocket and the strips you have to alternate them. Okay, so in the course of this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to go about it in case you get an Ankara fabric that has a vertical strip. So if this is what you want to learn in this class, I will encourage you to stay till the end of this tutorial to learn how this beautiful dashiki is made. So I'm making use of 2 yards of Ankara right here and 2 yards of my fringes. But if you want to pattern it the way it is on the thumbnail, I will encourage you to make use of 3 yards. Okay, then you also need your Ankara to come on the vertical when you place it. So here is my 2 yards. I'm going to place the 2 yards on fold, and I will have the folded edge right now. So the folded edge, this is the open part and this is the folded edge. So I'll pick up the folded edge and meet it up with the other folded edge as well. So here the part that is on fold and unfold is the center front, and this is the shoulder line, and this is the sleeve line. So we are going to take the vertical measurements right now. So I'm going to place my tape on the shoulder, and I'm going to take 12 inches for my sleeve opening. I'm going to take my hip at 29 inches. So please just come down by 3 inches for the length of this. Just come down from your hip 3 inches for the length of this kaftan. So I'm trying to highlight my lines right now. So I'm highlighting my lines. So after highlighting the lines, I'm going to take the horizontal measurement. So I'm using 2.5 inch for my neckline and 1 inch for the neck depth for the back. So I'm going to connect 1 inch to 2.5, and I'm taking 9 inches for the neck depth for the front. I'll come in by 1 inch, and I'm going to rule my line to the 2.5. So from the 1 inch at the center front, I'll be ruling 1 inch, 1 inch till I get to the hem. So go ahead and connect this with a straight line, because we are going to cut it off at the end of the day. After that, you'll be taking your shoulder measurement divided by 2. My shoulder measurement divided by 2 is 7.5. So from that shoulder line, I'm going to mark 10 inches. I'm going to mark 10 inches. That is my sleeve length. So what is remaining is 5 inches. So I'm going to mark out that 5 inches from beginning to the end. I will be using it for the strip design and for the band on the sleeve as well. So I'm going to rule the line across. Later I'm going to cut it off. Okay, so I'm highlighting the line of my hip right now. So from the center front, I'm going to place my tape and take my hip circumference divided by 4, which is 12 inches. Just go ahead and add 3 inches to it right now. So I'll add 3 inches and measure whatever I have as a whole. Here I have 15 inches. On the 12 inches line, place your tape at the center front and mark it as well. Then we are going to connect it from the 12 inches to the hip and to the hem. So now I'm going to curve in my kimono sleeve. You know how we usually curve that part in. So I'm going to extend that line to the hem of this dress. So we are done right now, and the next thing is to cut it out. So my sleeve is at 10 inches. That is what I'm trying to explain. So I'm going to cut out the 5 inches strip and set it aside for our strip and for the band on the sleeve. So like I said, if you want to pattern this dress the way it is on the thumbnail, just get yourself Ankara that has it pattern on the vertical. So this one is on the horizontal. I don't have enough of it, so I'll manage what I have. So I'm cutting off the back neckline, and I'll also make a notch at the center back. So just separate the back from the front. Before you make the notch at the center back, just separate the back from the front, sorry. So I'm trying to arrange it to have the center back and the center front separately. So here I have them separately, and I'm going to cut the neckline for the front. So I'll go ahead and cut the neckline following the part I chalked. So just go ahead and cut till you get to the hem of the dress. Alright, so here I'm done cutting out the part I chalked. So I'm going to take the measurement from the center back. Please make a notch to your center back and take the measurement of that part. So this measurement I'm taking now will be the measurement of my strip. So I'll take it from the center back to the hem. Here I have 39 inches. So this 39 inches, I'm going to multiply it by 2 to give me the full length of this strip I'm going to sew. Okay, 39 inches times 2. So here we cut out our strip already from the dress, and I have 2 of them. So from the side of the dress, we cut out 5 inches. So my straight width is 5 inches. I'm going to sew the 2 together, and I have done that. So that center is the center back, the part I joined. So from there, I'm going to take the measurement of that 39 inches because I've already joined it. So I'll just go ahead and add 40 or 41 inches. It's better you have an excess than a shortage. At the end of the day, you can cut it off. So the remaining I cut off, I'll use it for the band right now. So I'm going to open up the seams, give it a good press, then fold my strip into 2. So if I fold it into 2, I'll be having 2.5 inches. So then when I sew half an inch, my strip will now be 2 inches. Alright, so I'm just going to fold it from one end to the other, go over to my ironing table and give it a good press. You can also hair stay, okay, but the fabric I have right here has some weight, so I'm not going to hair stay it. I'll sew it like that. So this is the center back where I'm touching right now. So I'll bring in the center back of the dress where I notched, and I'm going to lay it right side to right side. I'm going to lay it right side to right side. So I'll lay it right side to right side, and I'll secure with my pin. If possible, go and pin from beginning to the end. So I'll go over to the machine. I'll stitch at 0.5 inch right now. So here you can see my strip is ready and looking beautiful. So the rough edges, you can go ahead and serge or weave it. So here you can see the pattern of this dress. Like I said, it's better to alternate. What I mean is, if the main body is straight, vertical, and the strip is horizontal, it looks more beautiful. So to achieve this, go ahead and get yourself an Ankara that has the strip design on the vertical. Okay, so by the time you lay it, you have it on the vertical instead of the horizontal. Then get yourself 3 yards as well. So you now use the 1 yard to alternate the pocket, the strips, and all that. So now I'm going to sew my strip right now. So I'll be using the remaining fabric we cut out from the side. So remember, our strip was 12 inches. Our sleeve, was measured at 12 inches. So I'll just multiply 12 by 2, which is 24. I'll place it on the strip and cut out 24 inches. So I've cut out the excess, and here I have 24 inches and I have 2 strips, as you can see. So the width of the strip remains 5 inches, which we cut out from the side of the dress. So I'm going to place it on fold and give it a good press as well. So after that, I'm going to bring my fabric, the sleeve part, and I'm going to attach it to the sleeve. I'm going to attach it right side to right side, and I'm going to stitch at 0.5 inch from one end to the other, so it lays like this for us. So here I'm done with my strip, and you can see what I have right there. That is my band for my sleeve. So I'll give it a good press, as you can see. So I keep talking about the patterning of this dress. To come out beautifully well, the body needs to be vertical and the sleeve needs to be horizontal. The strip also needs to be horizontal at the front, and the pocket will also alternate. Okay, so you can see how it is on the thumbnail. So just get yourself an Ankara that is on the vertical. When you lay it, it will be vertical. So for my pocket, just go up by 2.5, and from the strip come in by 2.5. So I'm trying to make a line of the 2.5 from the hem of the dress. Okay, so now I will take from that 0.7 inches, that is the height of my pocket, and the width of my pocket is at 6 inches. So my pocket is 6 by 7 inches, as you can see. So I cut out my fabric I added 1 inch to it. So you can see how I laid this one. So I measured 8 inches by 7 inches because I have to fold in and top stitch. So I'm going to fold in 0.5 inch, 0.5 inch on this side. Then after that, I'll come on top of the pocket. I'll fold 0.5 inch first inwards, and now another 0.5 inch. So I will go over to the machine now. The down part is also 0.5 inch. So just give it a good press anyway. So I'm going to the machine now to top stitch the upper part of it. So make sure you fold 0.5 inch for the up and another one up. So I've done that, and this is what I have. So I'll just go over, and I have two pockets right now. So I'll just go over to the dress, and I'm going to secure with my pin on top of the box that I created for the pocket. So you can see the box for the pocket. Just go ahead and lay it on top of it like that. The part you ironed at 0.5 inch, secure it with your pin on the line. Secure it with your pin on the line. Okay, so I'm securing it with my pin, as you can see. So I'm going to sew round as you see me demonstrate. So my pocket is ready now, and I love the way the pocket is vertical and the dress is horizontal. So when it alternates, it looks more beautiful. So here my pocket is ready. I'm going to close the side of the dress. So just put your dress together and go and sew 1 inch, as you see, to the hem. So I will sew at 1 inch right now. So I'm done sewing, and I'm making a notch on the curvy part, so it will be very easy for you to turn. Don't forget to make this notch. Okay, I will repeat the same for the other side. So the next is the fringes. So for the fringes first, I'm going to take the measurement of my hem. So I will, from one center front, I'm going to take the whole length of the hem to the next center front. So whatever measurement you have, that is what you will use for your fringes. So for me, I have about 59-60 inches, so which is more than 1.5 yards. So I'm making use of 2 yards of my fringes right now. So after taking the measurement of your fringes, the next is to fold in and top stitch, just your normal hemming, the way you hem your dress at the end of your sewing. Just go ahead and do that. So that is what I just did right here, and you can see my stitches. So I'll come in with my fringes, and I'm going to first fold in 1 inch. You can see how I folded the 1 inch backwards and place it below the stitches. So below the hem. So I'm going to secure it with my pin. So if you can just secure with your pin in a way you can stitch on top of it, just go ahead and do that. So I'll go and follow the same stitches and stitch to the end. So here you can see my fringes. I'm done sewing them now. So this is what it looks like at the back, and I top stitch following exactly the lines I made on the hem. Okay, so I'm going to give it a good press now, and you can see what we have on our dashiki dress. So I believe this class was helpful to you. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you once again. See you in the next class. Bye.